talk about something that not a lot of people like to admit, but I'm going to talk about it because you know what, I talk about quite a lot of stuff. You know, I've opened up about my sex life. Like, I'm not hidden. I will generally talk about things that people won't talk about. But yeah, before I get started, if you could smash me a big thumbs up down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll forever be grateful. I'm trying to make my dream a reality, so every like, every subscribe is really appreciated by me, and you just help me get closer and closer to my goal. So thank you for clicking to watch this video, but let's get on to the video. So I'm gonna be spilling some tea. Actually, I'm not gonna be spilling some tea. I'm gonna be drinking some coffee and spilling some coffee. Ooh, that was refreshing. So I'm really impulsive, and this is a huge issue for me with money management. So we're going to talk about money management, and I'm not going to give you any tips because the thing is, I don't have any. I don't know. I'm just not good at money management, but I wanted to open up to you guys and kind of tell you that, because I know well, hopefully I'm not the only one, but I know I'm not the only one. So I don't know about you, but me, I have a savings account, and I say savings account, it never has no money in it, because the thing is, I will build up, say, £1,000, and I'll put it in a bank, and I'll think, oh, that's it, like, great, I've got money to spend. No, you haven't, Molly. You're saving just in case. And I think to myself, just in case what? You see a nice pair of shoes. I'm just so impulsive with money. Like, I just can't help it. You know, oh, dearie me. Not a lot of people like talking about this because it can come across that you're quite like untrustworthy, unreliable with money. You're kind of just not adulty enough, you're not mature enough to have money. The thing is, it's not that I'm not mature enough, and it's not that I'm not like sensible. The thing is, I am, and when I do need to save for something, for example, like my ADHD assessment, I pay for that myself. I saved over like 2-month period. I knew I needed to have £1,000 for an ADHD private assessment. I knew I needed that, so I saved for it. The thing is, that was not easy. No. I had to get the money out and give it to my mum, and she had to put it away, because the thing is, if I had it in my bank account, in a separate account, but I could still, like, you know, move money around and put money here, put money there, I would probably end up kind of putting that £500 back into my bank account, and well, I just wouldn't ever have any savings. So yeah, I had to get it out in physical cash and give it to my mum, because the thing is, otherwise I just spent it. Yeah. So this has actually led me to kind of trouble. I've got myself into some financial issues before, and my parents have had to pay me out of them, because, you know, I'll buy stuff and I'll think, oh yeah, I've got enough money to buy that, and then I go there and I'm thinking, I want something better. So then I'll pay a deposit, then I'll get a contract out or something. Like for the iPad Pro I've got, I didn't need it. I had an iPad already. You know, I just bought a MacBook Pro. Then I was like, I don't care about that. So I sold it to my sister. And the thing is, I'm in the moment. Like, I'm in the moment, and if I want something, there's no like thinking it through. Oh, I'll come back in a couple of weeks and I'll get it. No. If I want something, I want it now, and like, it doesn't matter if I've got the money or not. Like, if I can get a pay-as-you-go out, or like a loan, or like, oh Dad, can I borrow your money? Can I borrow this and I pay you back? The thing is, that's okay doing that once in a while, but the thing is, I don't. I do it kind of like 4 or 5 times a month, and then at the end of the month, my dad's like, oh, I need that money back, and I'm thinking, oh God, I've got to pay this back, I've got to pay this, I've got to pay this bill, and I've got to pay this bill, and then I end up literally short, and then I'm like, Dad, well, can I borrow this money? And then it just ends up in a real vicious circle, because the thing is, I'm just not careful with my money. You know, when bills come out, I'm like, oh God, I forgot about that bill, oh, I forgot about this, oh God, I've got to pay this, I've got to pay that. And the thing is, I try not to be, you know, I know that I need to be more sensible with money. I know, you know, I'm trying to get a hang on it. I am trying, but I'm also very generous. I will buy people things. So like, I'll buy my sister and I a takeaway like maybe every couple of weeks, or I'll buy my mum a coffee like every other day, like when we go out for a coffee, you know, and I'll buy people stuff, and I'll buy this, I'll buy you that, oh, I'll buy you that. And I just don't ever seem to get no one, like, yeah. So I'm kind of just not very good at at like saving money, basically. Not even saving money, like my monthly money should last me the whole month. You know, my sister's really good, and my parents, like, they're great, like that. They really like what's that word, I don't even know what the word is because I can't do it. They really kind of like plan for the month. They like stretch their money out, and the money they got left over at the end of the month they then put onto the money for the next month. They have a little bit more to spend, but that doesn't work for me. I've tried it. I've tried, you know, getting one of those piggy banks that you can't open until it's full, and I've tried all of that, but it just don't bloody work. You know, it's not a bad thing being generous. It's not. It's actually a really good trait, but you know, in certain circumstances, you kind of got to put yourself first, because, you know, I'll give someone the last kind of pound of mine if I think it's going to make them happy, and I then kind of don't put myself first, and that pound could have paid for my bill, or that pound could have got me, you know, I don't think about those things until after, and then I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, it can get super messy with me and money. Like, I mean, yeah, I just wouldn't make a very good accountant. Like, I tell you that. I would never be good looking after money. Yeah, I just wouldn't be able to do it. I'm just so bad. You know, I've got a thing about shoes. Like, I've got kind of like a shoe obsession. I love shoes, like Vans, Nike, yeah, just those two really. I just love those shoe brands, and like, if you've seen my kind of tour around this studio, you'll see that I've got loads of shoes, and I can't help but buy more and more and more, and I don't actually need them because each pair kind of look the same, but it's just a different colour, you know, like I want different colours, and I can't help it. And people are like, why do you need them? You've got them in green. I'm like, well, have I got them in pink? So I then buy them in pink. But, you know, it doesn't just go on shoes. You know, I can be super spontaneous and impulsive with money. You know, for example, I wanted a car. You know, I was applying for loans here, there and everywhere, and I was getting phone calls from these loan companies like, oh yeah, you applied for a loan, hi. And I was thinking, oh my god. You know, and I just can't help it. I just can't help it. I've stopped it now, thankfully. When I was diagnosed, my medication actually helped me stop and like freeze for a moment before I do things impulsively. I've got a little bit of extra time now to kind of like, whoa, I don't actually need that. But it has actually become a bit of like annoying, because I won't actually buy myself stuff anymore. I've become quite tight. I suppose it's in a good way, you know, yeah. But yeah, and not tight as in, oh, I've got loads of money saved. No, I don't. I just don't buy myself stuff. I buy everyone else things. I just don't buy myself stuff because I feel guilty buying myself stuff. But anyway, that doesn't matter. But yeah, what I'm trying to say here is, you know, I'm quite bad at money management. And I think it's down to my ADHD impulsiveness. I'm just very impulsive with money. I just can't manage it properly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just like making people happy, and then I just don't. Yeah. I just like making people happy. I can't help it. I like buying people things, and then like when I buy them, I'm like, oh, I feel so good. I love making people smile. But then I don't like it when I don't have the money to pay my bills, or like I have to give it back to someone because I borrowed it. But yeah, you know, I like being generous, so I'll always be generous. But the thing is, money management, like, let me know, guys, in the comments down below. Let me know if you kind of struggle with money management. I do generally think it's something to do with my impulsiveness, and kind of like, I know it sounds funny, but I'm quite like fearless. I don't think about things in serious terms. It's kind of like the consequences don't matter, and it's kind of like, oh well, if it happens, it happens. And I don't really think about it until it actually happens. Then I'm like, oh my god, why did I do that? It just ends up in just an annoying vicious circle, and I'm always bloody stuck in the middle of it, and then, oh dear, then I have no money, and then I'm just thinking, oh my god. Yeah, but yeah, it's cool. I just wanted to come on in and just open up and tell you, like, I suck at saving money because I'm just really impulsive. So let me know in the comments down below if you have a hard time with money management, if it's affected your bills, if it's affected personal relationships, you know, because, you know, I can imagine being in a relationship, you're trying to save for a mortgage or trying to save for like a joint house, car, or you know, something. If you're saving for something and you keep dipping into the savings, like I can imagine how annoying that could be for someone who isn't quite as impulsive as me or you, or someone who is impulsive with money. Like if you suck at money management, like you shouldn't have the savings account on your online banking. Like that's a tip. So what I need you guys to do for me is, it's really quite easy. Just go down below, right, in the comments, just let me know what things you want me to do. What videos would you be interested in me doing? Do you like day in the lives of an ADHDer? Do you like me talking to my parents? Do you like me doing videos with my sister? Do you want me to do more like tasting videos? Do you want me to do ADHD, like an ADHDer tries baking, or ADHDer tries something, you know? Do you want me to try, if you've got any ideas for videos, please let me know down below so I can keep making you guys laugh, have fun, you know, make you feel not so alone. That's the whole idea of this channel. But remember, I do have an Instagram, Facebook, and a Twitter. So if you want to follow me, if you want to DM me, if you want to send me some ideas on any of those social medias, feel free. You know, I popped up the names wherever they are. And yeah, don't hesitate to throw me some ideas, because I need some. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.